Well, I've never tried this before, but let's see, this could be fun. We're putting together 3 of our experiments all in one. First of all, this is baking soda, and we know that oil will not mix with baking soda. So I'm just going to try and pour a layer of oil over the baking soda. This is a kind of oil they call baby oil. It's a clear oil. And, okay, so we know that the oil and the baking soda are not going to mix. We also know that vinegar is heavier than oil from our layers experiments. So this is colored vinegar, and it should sink down through the oil into the baking soda. It looks like our baking soda already wants to be fizzy, doesn't it? But let's try some. Okay, colored vinegar. I think we know what's happening here. When we add the colored vinegar, it sinks down through the oil, it hits the baking soda, and it gives off carbon dioxide, and those bubbles of gas make some of the vinegar rise back up to the top. And then when the gas goes into the air, the vinegar drops back down, and we get a up and down. That is so much fun. I love kitchen science. I think we've made a whole lot of fizzy today. Let's see if we can make a couple more mini lava lamps. There's the baking soda and the oil. And now some red vinegar and yellow vinegar. And I'm going to squirt it in. And there we have it. Mini lava lamps. So far, for our kitchen science lava lamps, we've been depending on the fizzle that we get from adding vinegar, which is an acid, to baking soda. Baking soda has sodium bicarbonate in it, and that gives off the gas we want, the carbon dioxide gas that bubbles off. But I've been thinking that I have another idea that might be a little simpler. Alka-Seltzer has sodium bicarbonate and an acid all in one little tablet, so this is just plain water, and we get some pretty good sprizzle with Alka-Seltzer. For this part of the experiment, I brought in 2 guests, Ms. Hartman and her mother, to make lava lamps. Okay, girls, first of all, put some water in your containers. Fill them about 1/4 to 1/3 of the way with water.
Thank you.
And now tint the water with your food coloring to whatever color you like. I see Ms. Hartman is choosing red and Mrs. Hartman is choosing green.
it's supposed to be dark. I'll stir.
That's good color.
Okay.
And now, just for fun, if you'd like to add some glitter, you can add some glitter.
Sounds nice. A little bit of decoration.
Put in plenty of glitter if you're going to use glitter, because I don't know how that's going to work. I've never used glitter before, so.
Seems like a lot. Your turn.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right, now the next step is to very carefully pour in some oil. In this case, you both have bottles of baby oil, which is a clearish kind of oil, and add a good layer, about, you know, fill it up to about the 3/4 mark or so. Oh, I see glitter already. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well, boys and girls, you already know that oil and water don't mix. That's two of our liquids that will stay separate and give us layers. And now you see the two layers forming up nicely and the glitter floating in there. And now we're going to do our bubbles using Alka-Seltzer. So take the Alka-Seltzer tablets and break them into quarters, 4 pieces.
Okay, we got 4 pieces.
And when you're ready, you can start dropping them in and see what happens.
Ooh, do you see the bubbles?
Look at the
boys and
bubbles.
girls?
Okay, another one.
Ooh!
Oh, look at yours.
That's cool!
Can you set the two of them together so the boys and girls can watch both of them at the same time? Okay.
Ooh!
Oh, look, they're bigger over here.
So when
That's
the
the big piece of the Alka-Seltzer.
when the Alka-Seltzer dissolves in the water, the acid and the soda bicarbonate together give off that gas, that carbon dioxide, just like you find in a soda, and it bubbles and bubbles, and that makes some of the water go up to the top and then come back down again.
Wow.
That's pretty fun.
You can still see
Ms.
the-
Hartman, how about putting another big chunk in yours? Let's see if we can get some more action going on the red one.
Oh, yeah. Look.
Yeah.
In the top, you have bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
There's big things coming up. There we go.
What a cool experiment with some household materials. Water, baby oil, and Alka-Seltzer.
And there we go. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was fun.
All right. One more fun thing to do with liquids that don't mix. I put oil and colored water together in a bottle and I sealed it, and we can use it to make a wave bottle. Would you demonstrate, Ms. Hartman? And that's all for today from Ms. Hartman and her father and mother in Arizona, USA.